YouTube, Down Home News TV, back at it. Dre, Day, I am the host. Got an article coming from CNN. I'm not sure if y'all heard about the shooting that injured, I want to say he was a Texans wide receiver. Yeah, well, it's right there in the article title. But this is coming from CNN News. 16-year-old suspect in Florida bar shooting that injured Texans wide receiver to be charged as an adult. The 16-year-old suspect accused of opening fire at a club in Florida last month, injuring 10 people, including NFL Houston wide receiver Tank Dell, is being charged as an adult in the shooting, officials say. Dell, who sustained a minor wound, was caught in the middle of the shooting in Sanford and had no connection to the gunman. Seminole County Sheriff Dennis Lemma said at a news conference Monday afternoon Sanford is about 20 miles north of Orlando. A judge moved to suspect Christopher Bowie Jr. from juvenile to adult circuit court on Monday, according to a news release from the office of the state attorney for the 18th Judicial Circuit Court. Bowie is charged with 5 counts of attempted second-degree murder while discharging a firearm and 1 count of possession of a firearm by a minor in connection with the shooting, court records show. It's a photograph of Mr. Bowie. And I learned one thing, well, I haven't learned, but just listening to the radio, reading articles throughout the day. If you're going to commit a crime, don't do it in Texas. Because they will throw the book at you for the most part. Lemma said 9 of the 10 people who were shot have been released from the hospital with minor wounds. The last victim should be released soon, he said. Investigators believe that the juvenile pulled out a 9mm handgun following a physical altercation and began firing. According to the sheriff, the search continues for a second person who may have fired in self-defense, Lemma said. So what we have is 2 people engaged in a gunfight on the left and right of the physical altercation that is going on, he said. The state attorney said Tuesday an investigation into additional shots fired by another patron of the club is active and ongoing. Bowie was transferred to the Seminole County Jail and will be held without bond. His first appearance in Seminole County Court is scheduled for Tuesday afternoon. Lemma said the actions of the security guard who tackled the suspect to the ground and turned him into the police took a very dangerous situation and made it less significant than what the potential could have been. About 200 people were at the event, including Dell, who was invited by promoters. It was being held at Cabana Live, which is open to the public as a restaurant and bar. The venue also is leased out for private events and parties, the sheriff said. Promoters had 10 armed security members on site. The sheriff said he does not know how the suspect made it into the party, and the investigation is ongoing. He added the gun recovered was legally purchased in Miami in 2018, but that does not know how the teen allegedly obtained it. Another glimpse of Mr. Christopher Bowie Jr., the alleged suspect. But thank goodness nobody was actually killed during this incident. And I know Mr. Dell's thanking his lucky stars that nothing seriously happened to him, and I'm grateful nothing happened to him. But speaking on this situation, how I said earlier, how in Florida they throw the book at you and don't do crime in Florida because they will come at you hard. But this makes me curious about the airman that was shot and killed, I think by the sheriff's department, when he obviously didn't present a clear and present threat or danger to the officer. He just saw the weapon and opened fire 6 times. I wonder how they're gonna handle that situation. Because if you're gonna make, what is this guy? How was he? 16, they said? Yeah, he was 16. And they're basically throwing the book at him. Hopefully the prosecutors and judge will do the same to that police officer who killed that airman or sheriff's deputy, because I don't know, that was just a senseless killing in my opinion. But let me know your comments on this article or anything I spoke about in this video, and y'all have a good evening. Down Home News TV, I'm Dre. Y'all have a